Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited. We have Coach Keisha Houff with us, and I cannot wait for you to hear about this amazing area of coaching. Listen, y'all, you know that I am kingdom driven, so this fires me up when you hear about what it is that she does and how she serves her clients. But I'm especially excited that this is another hot seat coaching recording that we're doing. So it's an opportunity for her to learn how she can better serve the women that she serves. And I'm excited to share with her my thoughts about some of the cares and concerns that she has. And I don't want to call it an issue. It's just something we got to overcome and get through so that she can serve at a high capacity. And I'm excited to be able to serve her like that. So hello there. Just say hi to everybody. Let them know what it is you do, who it is you serve, and how you serve them. And then we're going to dig right on in.
Hello. I'm Keisha Houff, ambassador and founder of Warrior Lifestyle Solutions, where we believe that everyone is called to live whole, live bold, and live free. My passion, my assignment is to help emerging leaders redefine themselves, come out of the pain of despair, the ashes of despair, mediocrity, silence, so they can rise up and be the warriors, which are leaders that they were created to be. Because we are all called to be leaders, no matter, you don't have to have an official title to be a leader. A leader is an influencer in your own home, in your community, whatever it is. But I am called to help you come out of the silence and to walk into your personal leadership journey.
Yes, I love it. And so you all know my stance on leadership and everything she said just absolutely resonates with me. And so today, her and I are speaking because she has a program called the Glow Academy. Tell them what Glow stands for. Please tell the people.
Glow, glow stands for gathering leaders out of the wilderness.
Ooh, I love it. Y'all know I'm a little feisty and I'm a little fighter. And come on, y'all, we're gonna go from this place to that place. So
Yes.
she's got a program, and her and I we talked a little bit just before this started, but for all intents and purposes, today we're gonna be talking about how she can grow her business by growing her community. So that's what she and I are gonna be discussing today. And so I'm excited because y'all, I have come to accept, not even come to realize, but come to accept that I too am a community builder. And so I'm just going to share some of the things that I think are going to be pertinent as she goes forward and builds her community. So I'm going to ask you some questions so that those who are watching and may have similar situations, even though I already know the answers, so that they can get an understanding and see if this is something that maybe they can apply and use in their businesses as well. Okay.
Okay.
So, Coach Keisha, right now, where are you showing up for your audience?
In my Warrior Up community, my Warrior Up Redefined Leaders community. Pretty much there, and even on TikTok and on my regular Facebook page. And now I'm working on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
So yes, that's where you can find me in those three places, mainly on my regular page, my Warrior Up community, and on TikTok.
Okay. So your main platforms are going to be Facebook, your
Hmm.
Facebook community, which is your Facebook group, and TikTok, right?
Yes.
All right. So for those of you watching, you're going to really get to see my skills here because your girl's not on TikTok. I don't know how TikTok works. I know about Instagram. I know about Clubhouse. I know about these other spaces. I know about Facebook. I know
Yeah.
about YouTube. But I believe that this strategy is going to transfer. It's going to transfer
Mhm.
across the board because it's the principles and it's the foundation of it that is consistent and remains the same across the board. Okay.
Okay.
So right now, your container for your community is housed in Facebook, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about how we can grow your container and then get people to buy into your Glow Academy. And that's what a
Yes.
lot of people they want. They want to know, okay, I need clients, but what does that look like? And so I'm going to share with you what I think would be beneficial for you and beneficial for others that are looking to grow their coaching programs,
Yeah.
grow their groups, and grow their business. All right. So the main things, Coach Keisha, that we're going to want to focus on is your content, your community, and your conversions. All
Oh,
right.
okay.
So let's talk about your content first. Now, GLOW, that acronym, gathering leaders out of the wilderness. Love it, love it, love it. Your content indicates that you are taking people from a place to a place, right? Okay, so again, I'm not very versed with exactly how, the dynamics of what TikTok entails. I don't know how long you're able to have posts or videos, but I do realize that it is primarily a video outlet where you can go live and you can have videos, right? Okay. So in your marketing on TikTok, in your marketing on Facebook. Now, I know you're on other places as well. This is all transferable. In your marketing, I need for all of your content to be branded. And by that, what I mean is if there are some things that can be consistent with your values and the brand, the Keisha Houff coaching and consulting brand, whatever that is, if it's consistencies in colors that you wear, if it's consistency in logo, if it's your brand identity, but definitely consistency in the messaging. And so the messaging, just do like GLOW is your framework. I know that is and I'm saying that those are just my thoughts, but GLOW is the framework. So your branding, your messaging needs to all revolve around that framework of gathering, being a leader, taking you from a place to another place. Every piece of content. So of course it needs to be original content, which you're good on that. And it also needs to be appropriately formatted. So I'm sure what happens on TikTok stays on TikTok. What happens on Facebook stays on TikTok. However, you can create content that will be able to go on both TikTok and Facebook. What I mean by that is watch out for, and these are like little nuances, but they make a big difference. Listen, they show that you care about your content. All right. So if you, I wouldn't post a TikTok video on Facebook. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay.
Because I wouldn't take, and it's just a sign of respect. I wouldn't take a logo from another platform and then put it on another platform. I wouldn't do that because they're smart. The algorithm, the AI technology is smart. They will be able to tell that, oh, this has all the markings of TikTok. Now I'm talking about the logo, but trust and believe they can tell that there is TikTok encryption, and that is going to reduce your reach drastically. So I happen to be talking about TikTok to Facebook. That also applies on YouTube, y'all. That also applies on Instagram and LinkedIn. Their technology can detect the encryption from other platforms, and it will hinder your reach if you are trying to reach people. Okay, so I wanted to say that. You also want to make sure that your content is multi-use. Okay, so what I mean by that is, as God gives you something. He gave you a word and you brought it to the people about unlearning and seeking validation. So my recommendation, and my community is very versed on this, I talk about it often, is I would recommend that whenever God gives you these downloads, that you create an outline or capture that somehow. My recommendation is that you put it out on an outline over there on Google Docs or somewhere in the cloud where you have access to it. Yeah, I have access to it anywhere you want, and create this outline with bullet points. And then you can then take that, and each of those bullet points can be a video or a piece of content, but you can use that outline to now deliver a message to the people in different ways. So it can be long form videos, it can be reels or the little TikTok videos. I say reels because I'm an Instagram girl. And on Facebook. Facebook has reels as well. It can be videos uploaded to YouTube. They can be carousel posts, because now YouTube enables us to also put carousel posts, which you can go to Canva, create those with your brand, and the content is multi-use and able to be repurposed. Okay. Every 90 days, you can repurpose your content. Every 90 days, look at your insights, see what did well, and repurpose it so you're not recreating things often. All right. The other thing about your content is the average TED Talk, which everybody loves TED Talks. The
Yeah.
average TED Talk is between
Mhm.
8 and 18 minutes. So you want to make sure
Mhm.
that long form videos stay within those ranges. If
Mm.
they are informational videos.
Yeah, if they're information.
Yep,
Okay.
between 8
Mhm.
and 18 minutes. And you want to make sure
Mhm.
that you have one call to action. So that your content, the call to action on your content is going to be click the link in my bio and join my group, because I know that you are trying to drive people into your Facebook community so that now they can become a part of your Glow Academy, which is
Yeah.
where you will reach out to them and nurture them and show them
Mhm.
why Glow Academy is just for them. So you
Yeah.
want to make sure, number one, that you're building this community, but with your
Mhm.
content. Your content has to speak for you, because people are watching. They
Yeah.
won't click the link to join your community, but they're watching your content. And if you can
Yeah.
assure them that in the community you go even deeper, in the community you're able to get to them even at a deeper level and at a
Yeah.
more personal level, they're more inclined to join. Now, let me give you a little tip here about how you can also get people to join that community. And this is
Mhm.
something I did, and this worked well, and it still works well. So in
Okay.
some of the places where I encourage people to join my Facebook community,
Mhm.
I will say, hop into my community where you will get your free gift from me. So when people sign up for my lead magnet, the lead magnet is join my community. Most of the cases, not
Yeah.
currently, but that has been
Right.
in the past. My lead magnet was, hey, I'll tell you one of my lead magnets that a lot of people signed up for, my coaching conversations lead magnet.
Mm.
People would sign up for my coaching conversations lead magnet, but you know where they had to go to get it? They had to join the Facebook group so that they can gain access to my coaching conversations lead magnet. So I know
Mm.
you have a book. You have a
Yes.
book that helps women begin their journey with you. What
Right.
if you housed that inside of your Facebook community? So
Mm.
your lead magnet is, hey, hop into my Facebook community where you can receive this gift from me, and then
Mm.
have that up there in the featured section so that as soon as they join, they can access it. But make sure you have a workflow email so that as they hop into your community, an email automatically, since you use ConvertKit, so that at the joining the Facebook community is them giving you their email address.
Okay.
Upon that, they are given an email with a direct link to your Facebook community.
Oh, okay. I have to
Or
learn about all that. I don't know how to do.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You can have it done both ways. You can have it that as soon as they hit submit, it takes them directly to Facebook, but you can also
Mhm.
and have it so that as soon as they hit submit, it also
Mhm.
sends them an email with the Facebook group link to it.
Okay. Is that
Okay.
considered like automation email?
Automations. We're,
Okay.
we're all about scaling. So
Yeah,
all about
I'll
doing.
ask you which one do you recommend because I do all of my emails manually and I don't
No,
want to
no,
do that
no, no,
anymore.
no, no,
I
no,
just
no,
don't
no.
know where to begin with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think this is a great time to pause. So
Yeah.
I have the Impeccable Impact mentorship community where I people think I dive in deep in my Facebook community. I dive in deep, 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 deep in
Mhm.
the Impeccable Impact mentorship community. So
Yeah.
in that group, not only for you, Keisha, but for others that are watching, if you are looking to learn how to automate your processes so that you can have more time freedom, you want to hop into the Impeccable Impact mentorship community, which the link is in the description.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you want to make sure that you have all of this automated so that now you will have to let them in the group, but have it automated so that it automatically sends out the lead magnet and it automatically
Mm.
sends out the link for them. You got their
Okay.
email, and now you're getting them to join the group. So you got two things going at one time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
That's
So that's
awesome.
the piece about the content. All right.
Mhm.
The next thing regarding you growing a community where you can now get people to join your program, I would recommend again that we really focus on this community piece at large. Okay. And
Okay.
so
Okay.
again, we spoke about creating a campaign to
Mhm.
drive people to your community with your lead magnet. So make sure that you have some very intentional posts, very intentional videos, very
Mhm.
intentional call to actions. that
Okay.
send people to the link so that they can get in your community. All righty.
Okay.
You want to make sure that in your community, you identify what the main thing, where is that place that a lot of your people are in, and where is that place that they are trying to get to. You want to
Yeah.
make sure that that even that it's a no-brainer for them to want to sign up and join your community, because they know, oh, she knows. She knows.
Yeah.
She recognizes this place I'm in. She recognizes it.
Mhm.
You want to make sure that that you're able to give them somehow some assurance that by joining your community, that the solution to their problem is available to them. By joining
Okay.
your community, they now have access to the information that is going to shift their life. All right. And so,
Okay.
of course, once they join, you're going to want to nurture them. You're going to want to show up consistently. So, whatever
Okay.
that looks like for you. In my Facebook community, I do one live a week. In my
Yes.
Impeccable Impact Mentorship Group, which is my paid community, I go live way more. But you want to come up with a consistent schedule on when you're going to show up so that you can nurture them. You're going to want to create time in your business and in your schedule so that you can reach out to the individual members, all right, and nurture them that way. And even ask them to invite people that they know who could use that community. Okay. You
Got
want
it.
to, everything you do, you want to point people to that community. Point
Okay.
people to that community from TikTok, from Facebook, your personal page. And are you using a business page on Facebook, or just a Facebook group?
Just I have my Facebook group, and then I have a regular page. I was thinking about converting it to business, my regular one.
Okay. Yep.
Wasn't
Just
sure about that.
keep showing up on your regular page. Keep
Mhm.
inviting people to connect with you and be friends with you, especially people
Yes.
that are that might be able to join your community, and
Okay.
keep delivering good high value on your personal
Okay.
page as well. I recommend using a streaming service such as Zoom or StreamYard. I'm a fan of StreamYard,
Mhm.
and going live so that, Keisha, you can
Okay.
now take these live videos that you do on Facebook, and now you can upload them to your YouTube channel as well.
That's true. I feel bad now because I've been uploading my TikToks over here and there and everywhere. Because so are you supposed to make like multiple videos?
No. So so again, I'm not very familiar with TikTok, but I know on
Okay.
Instagram what a lot of people say they do. I don't know if TikTok can do this, but I know Instagram, they allow for you to download the video. Okay.
Mhm.
After your reel, they allow for you to download the reel onto your device. And so what
Okay.
I do as an iPhone user is I go into the video and I can edit my video. And so I
Okay.
cut out the part where Instagram's logo is, because their logo is at the very bottom. And so I
Okay.
just cut it out. And so whenever I do a reel on Instagram, I make sure that I'm back far enough so that when I zoom in, so when I go to edit it and I might have to zoom in, it doesn't distort the image or distort the video
Okay.
too much.
Okay.
And then I take that, it has no logo on it. I put that on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I put that on
Mhm.
Facebook. I put
I'm
that
gonna check it.
on,
It may have the option to download it because I
yeah.
know when you do a TikTok, you only have like 3 minutes to make a video, and you have to gain followers, so many followers to be able to go live. So I haven't even been able to go live yet.
Oh,
So
see,
they
you
make you
schooling
work
me.
hard to go live.
Yeah, you schooling me because I don't even know how TikTok works, but I'm gonna find out. So
Right. So,
yeah.
but it instantly loads into my phone after the video is made. That video is already there, but it has the logo on it. So I'm gonna see if I can download it. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Clean that
And
up
then
a bit.
the last thing I want to say about community is community doesn't have to be on a social media app. And so
Mhm.
I would really continue to leverage your leverage utilizing your emails and building your email list
Okay.
to grow your community. And so for those that
Mhm.
are in the Impeccable Impact Mentorship community,
Mhm.
I did a masterclass back in October for how to grow your email list. So for those of you that are in that community, you have access to all my masterclasses absolutely free. So that one's in there too. I would make sure that you are really reaching out on a consistent basis to all the people who have joined your email list. So now you are reinforcing what community looks like, because if the social
Mhm.
media platforms go down, which they have, you're still
Yeah.
able to reach
Mhm.
out to them, and it won't look like, hey, who is this Keisha I'm getting an email from all of a sudden? You've
Yeah.
been nurturing them. You've been
Okay.
showing up for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And I know you're a faith, kingdom driven coach such as
Yes.
myself. So I would absolutely go into that group and take it to the throne. Have, have regularly scheduled prayers with your community. Have
Okay.
Zoom Q&As with your community. Have trainings and revelation that God gave you with your community. Share to your community, share that with them so that they can
Okay.
see that not only are you still on a journey, but you're bringing them along and they too can join the journey. Show them what that looks like. I would
Yeah.
consider that.
Okay.
Okay. All
Okay.
righty. All right. And then the last thing. So first we talked about content, then we talked about community. And now I want to talk about conversion. All right.
All
So
righty.
ultimately you want people to join your Glow Academy, which is a phenomenal listen. Has anybody else ever been in a stuck place? Jesus.
Yes.
And needed
Right.
that wise counsel to help move you from one place to another. And I know that's what your community is geared to doing.
Mm-hmm.
Help
Yes.
bring people out of the wilderness. My goodness.
Yes.
So this is what I would do as far as this conversion. I don't know what your Glow Academy, how often the enrollment is or what that looks like for you, but I would definitely set a date for the start of that program. And
Yes.
then I would begin to reverse engineer how to promote so that you can have, I don't know how many people you want in there, but I would set a date and reverse engineer how often you need to show up and promote and market your academy to the regular population and specifically your community that you have developed via email and on Facebook. And so
Okay.
I know you also offer clarity calls. And so as you help people make that decision, because you're going to have to help them make that decision. As you
Yes.
help them decide if the Glow Academy is for them or not, that's when I would say, hey, if you want to know if this is something that you should join, or if you got more questions about it, hop on a call with me. That is your time to sell it.
Okay. Got
That
it.
is your time to sell it. Get them on a call with you. All righty. And then from the
Yes.
call, if they do not join the academy or commit to joining the academy, but in the name of Jesus, we are
Yes.
calling,
Right.
we are naming and claiming that they will join the
Yes.
academy.
Yes.
But say they don't. Then the next
Mhm.
step is, hey, you know what? I know, okay, so maybe the academy, you may not be ready to join at this time
Yeah.
for this particular session or cohort, but I would love for you to join my Facebook community. And I'm going to tell you,
Yes.
somebody who declines joining the academy will join the Facebook community, if not for
Yes.
anything else, because they know that it is complimentary and it doesn't cost anything. They're still going to be able to see you in action, get
Okay.
some of what they need, and it's an opportunity for you to continue nurturing them. So enroll
Okay.
them in your Facebook community.
Got it.
As you continue to convert people on over into the Glow Academy, as they join Glow, celebrate them. As they join, make sure that you are putting up posts to celebrate them on your personal
Yes.
feed and in your group,
I was
right?
doing
And
thinking of
even
that.
as
Okay.
people, yeah, and even as people join in your group, celebrate them, call them out, create a post specifically for them. Ask for them to share who they are and all those things and celebrate them and encourage other people to celebrate them. You want to make sure that you are showcasing them and shining a super bright light on them so that they can feel your love and feel the love of Christ through you as you
Yes.
continue
Yes.
to cultivate and curate a loving community, at which point they will become your client in your Glow Academy. So I know I did a lot of talking. I want to pause to see if you have any questions. What can I answer for you in this hot seat coaching session?
Well, my first question is, what would you recommend as the email automation? Is it ConverterKit? Because I'm not very familiar with them. I only found them as the lead magnet, so I can be able to do what you said about getting them into the community and having a link, for other stuff too. Because I don't want to keep doing this manually.
Yeah. So I use Flowdesk. I don't use ConvertKit because Flowdesk is more price effective for me. Flowdesk is $19 a month and I have unlimited everything.
Flow desk.
$19 a
Okay.
month. Yeah, it's $38 a month, but for me it was $19 because I got in on somebody's affiliate link. I'll make sure that
Okay.
my affiliate link for Flowdesk is on here, but I recommend Flowdesk. I have an
Okay.
affiliate link for that. It will be $19 a month if you get in on Flowdesk, and you can set up your automations and workflows. I don't know about
Awesome.
ConvertKit. I don't use it because
Okay.
it costs too much. My email list is too big.
Yeah.
And
I'm
if I
building
can
my.
get what I need
Mhm.
for $19, look, listen, I'm not trying to be cheap, but I like my email provider rocks and
Right.
very satisfied with it. Yeah, for $19 a month. So that's
Those
my
things add up.
yeah, yeah. So that the Lord called for us to be wise stewards in all that we do, including how we spend our
Yeah.
money, our business money. So
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go with what is working phenomenally for me and does
Mhm.
not cost me any more than $19 a month. So Flowdesk is
Okay.
what I use and what I recommend for my clients. So yeah, and I'm all for the automations. Yes.
Awesome. And is your lead magnet in there too,
Yes.
or?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It
Thank you.
can
That's all
be.
I needed to.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
can be. So I have it's so for me, I'm able to set up lots of different types of landing pages and connect them
Mhm.
to different domains if I wanted to. And so I
Mhm.
can set up a landing page for anything and collect an email address. And then if I have it set up as a workflow, I
Mhm.
collect the email address as it goes into the segment because I'm all about segmenting the people that sign up on my list. Now it automatically sends them out an email. Hey, thanks so much. You got this. Thank you so much for the coaching conversations lead magnet. Here is your lead magnet, and be sure to join the Facebook group. Here's the link for that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Trying to think. Have many questions. Definitely will be joining the community, your community. I was like, I got so many questions. Would it be, I don't want to say strange, but I do have a date that my Glow Academy is supposed to begin, is scheduled to begin. And I was considering pushing it back a little bit. Would that be like bad business to do that?
Okay, so let me ask some questions. Have you
Mhm.
been announcing that it's starting on a particular date, or you just had it in your head?
No, it's on my flyer, and I said this is when. Yes, it's been announced on
What's the
certain
date
areas.
that's supposed to start?
On the 28th of
Of this
this
month?
month. Mhm.
Okay. Um, so that they can get started before the new year.
Right, that's what was the goal.
Who are your clients?
Who are my clients?
Uh-huh.
When you say that, what do you mean?
Who do you serve?
Emerging leaders.
Women or men?
Women. Women.
How old are these emerging leaders?
I'm still figuring that out, honestly. They're starting to be more so in the, I would say, late 30s to almost like late early 50s, mid 50s.
I would definitely push it out. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if
Mhm.
you serve women, that time of year is crazy. I'm on vacation from my business because I'm spending time with my children. They're home from
Right.
school. I got
Yeah.
and believe it or not, I'm also a grandmother. And so I want to spend time with my grandbabies and
Yeah.
my school age children. And
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
me starting anything in
Mhm.
December is not happening. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not committed. I know that
Right.
I'm not
Right.
focused. So I would
Mhm.
definitely push it back. Do
Okay.
you have a lot of interest? And I'm saying a lot, I'm using that word loosely, but how many people have already committed to being a part of your academy?
They haven't, I would say two people have committed, but I get the interest. People filled out like the application, but everybody's not committing just yet.
Okay, so yeah, I'd push it back. I would push
Okay.
it back. I would also have a personal conversation with the two people that have committed. And by committed, I am assuming they've given a deposit. So
Yes.
I would have a conversation and make sure that's okay. If the new
Yes.
time doesn't work for them, then
Hmm.
graciously return their money. But
Exactly.
I would absolutely yeah, go ahead, push it back.
Hmm.
And just let everybody know that it's been postponed. We'll start on this date. Now,
Yeah.
I will also really begin to nurture the people that said that they were interested. I would set up calls with them and yeah, set up calls. Give them your
Okay.
Calendly. Give them that link for a 20-minute
Yeah.
call and say, hey, let's
Yes.
book a call. Would love to talk to you about the Glow Academy and how I can share more information about that. Send that link out to people. And in the
Okay.
meantime, continue to share with people why this community, why the Glow Academy is going to be good for them. Talk about the benefits. What are the 4 major things they're going to get out of being a part of this academy, and talk about each one of them. Do a live stream or a video about each one of those points between 8 and 18 minutes, talking about those points. And at the end, and this is why you're going to want to be a part of the Glow Academy. Here's the link for you to apply today. If you're not ready to apply, then book your call and let's talk about, let me answer any questions for you. People will do it. People will do it. People will do it. How long is your academy?
It is 90 days.
Okay. So you have a 90-day academy. Great. Helping emerging leaders, gathering the leaders and bringing them out the wilderness and taking them.
Gathering, right.
Yes. Love it. All right. So you have a 90-day academy that you're going to have starting at a different time. You definitely have time to market this. You have time to nurture the community that you have. Your Facebook community, go in there, send individual messages to everybody that's a part of that community. I would nurture them. I would, because how many people are you looking to have in your academy?
That's a great question. That's where God is elevating my expectation thoughts. I haven't even put a number on it.
See, put a number to it. And I also challenge you to, because if you're manually sending out everything, you have got to start automating your processes. Because now my next question is going to be, if God says, all right, Keisha, my daughter, it's time. I need you to get 100 people in there. Are you able to handle 100 people? If 100 people bombarded you with, I want, can you handle that?
Not with some of these systems I have currently. I need the automation. I need those.
There are several systems that I think you and I also have that video about effective coaching systems in the community as well, in the Impeccable Impact community. But there are several systems that you want to make sure that you have in place so that you can handle all of these women who are going to come in and glean from you. And you can do it as one person. I handle 100 people as one person. Now, was it easy? No. But with my automations, I was able to be highly supported, having those automations in place. I would definitely take a look at that video about the coaching system. So you're definitely going to want those automations, know what your have a nurturing system in place too, your onboarding, your offboarding system in place, because you've got the community on Facebook, and now you're going to have this Glow Academy community. So it's like a community within the community, and they're separate yet they're connected. So how do you manage and mitigate that? Right? How do you have separate communities but that are connected? Trust me, your girl knows, because I got my Clubhouse community. I got 4,000 coaches over there. I got my Good Morning Kingdom coaches community. I got listen, I got communities all over the place, and they're all separate, yet they're all intertwined. And how do you manage that? It's not easy.
No.
So, I definitely would encourage you to really get great insight on those systems.
Okay? I definitely will.
All right. Any other questions?
Prepare. No, you have helped me substantially in this short period of time. It's so many things. I was like, okay, I need to go change this. I need to go do this. I need to go work this out, because I'm big on implementing when people give me advice. So no, thank you so much for.
And you know what? I always recommend that everybody touch base with God. Sit with him and seek his face and be silent while he shares with you his plan and rolls out the strategy. I say that to say I know because I get excited about implementing too. I am such an action taker, but
Yeah.
I have to oftentimes pause and see, okay, I got
Mhm.
all these pieces and parts, but how do they come together so
Yes.
I can effectively and
Mhm.
efficiently move forward in my business? And
Right.
so sometimes that means tabling an
Mhm.
idea. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet because I got to get
Mhm.
this system in place.
Mhm.
Knowing that the information is available to you and having access to it, yet
Mhm.
tabling it so that you can make sure that
Mhm.
that foundational structure is there,
Mhm.
is already in place. And like this is not what worldly coaches are going to say. Regular
Mhm.
coaches are not going to say this, but
Mhm.
that will only come from touching base with God, because
Amen.
he made you very uniquely. He knitted you
Right.
with your own kind of stitch, and
Right.
there is nobody stitched and knitted like you are. Therefore, there's
Absolutely.
no business that has been done the way you're doing business, the way he wants
Right.
you to do it.
Right.
And so he is ultimately the only one that can give you the clarity that's
Mhm.
needed so that you can structure this from the foundation in a way that is going to fulfill his purpose and plan for your life and business. Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Yes, I think I did have one question before we go. You
Okay.
said something about the application. Um, did you say I should or should not have an app? Well, I don't think you said I shouldn't have an application, but you said it was certain things I should have. Was it okay what was written in it, or there was some things missing?
So I took a look at your application, and
Uh-huh.
the questions that you asked, I feel were fine. I think the information of the application, um, and maybe I'm seeing this wrong. I might
Okay.
be seeing this wrong. You didn't indicate on there how long the program was, how long the
Okay.
academy was. So, hold on here. I actually took a couple notes from that. Okay, so I
Okay.
think that there's some missing information about the
I
time
know
of
you
it.
said pricing. Okay,
Yeah,
time.
pricing.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
may not want to share the pricing on the application, but I do recommend that you at least give the people an idea. Hey, are you ready to invest? I don't know, between $1,000 and $3,000, between $5,000 and
I
$10,000.
see.
I don't,
Mhm.
whatever, give
I
them a
see.
range and see if they're willing
Okay.
to invest into that. Um,
Okay.
I would do that. You also don't have, well, and it's because you weren't clear, but an expectation of what the cohort size looks like. So if I
Mhm.
fill out this application, am I getting ready to be put and corralled in a group of 1,000 women, or is this an
Oh,
intimate
no,
setting
no.
of 10 women?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I do know I want an intimate size. I don't want
okay.
it to be out of control. No.
So 6
Mhm.
people, 10 people, 15
Okay.
people. Okay, something like that. Just give them
Yeah.
an idea. Tell them that
Okay.
how many spaces are available, and see
Mhm.
if they apply, if they apply and their application is approved, then they will join a cohort of X
Okay.
amount of people, fill in the blank.
Okay.
And then again, yeah, how the time of it. And then I would
Okay.
also share some details like we plan to hold space in the evening or on a weekend, or exactly when.
Okay.
If you're serving women, we got lives. Well,
Yeah, right.
everybody has lives, but we need to, are these working women? Are these stay-at-home women? Are
Yes, pretty much they're working from yes.
so
Mhm.
I would identify and specify around when you plan to hold space, so that they're aware of that going in as well. So I would add that
Okay.
to
Okay.
application. Yep.
Got it. Thank you so much. Okay.
Okay. You're welcome. So let me just thank everybody for joining us on this hot seat coaching episode. And I look forward, Keisha, to the amazing things that Glow Academy is going to be doing, and how you're going to be serving women and helping leaders, because as kingdom builders, as citizens of the kingdom, we were called to lead, period. And so to know that there is somebody out there, God is using so his creation, a force that he has empowered and equipped specifically in this area, that excites me. So thank you so much for joining. And
Thank you.
yeah, you're so very welcome. And thank you all for joining as well. I'll be back another time with another hot seat coaching moment. Y'all take it easy. Adios.